Romancer, I'm the cool fly guy, I'm the lady chaser, I'm the rhyme creator. When I say a deaf rhyme, Frank, you never hear one greater like a...
The Bronx is still throwing park jams, but the sound is leaping from cardboard floors to radio dials. Turntables become lead instruments. Party chants turn into national earworms. Downtown clubs collide with uptown block parties. And suddenly everybody wants a slice of this new thing called hip-hop. In this countdown, we're not just rolling out records. We're showing how 15 tracks from 1981 changed what a song could be. Live-cut mixes on wax. MCs carving their names in echoes, early electro sparks, and hooks you still can't shake. If you lived it, this is muscle memory. If you're new, this is the blueprint. What's the one 1981 joint you'll never forget? Drop it in the comments, hit subscribe, and let's start at 15.
Uno, don't you forget it. A dance all night, just keep in step. And if enough people watch, you might gain.
A smooth talker returns to the mic like a king walking back into his block. Spoonie doesn't bark or rush, he slides. The beat is steady, the bass warm, and the echo around his voice feels like a park jam caught on tape. What makes this record special is attitude. Spoonie treats the verse like a conversation.
And you pretty young ladies on my mind. You're the one so sweet, you're the one so fine. The ones that...
He teases, charms, and brags with a smile you can hear. You get the early DNA of storytelling rap here. Clear setups, punchy payoffs, and a flow that never loses the pocket.
Agree that there ain't too many men that's quite like me, cause I can look at you, stay you in your eyes.
It's the sound of an MC proving he doesn't have to shout to own the room. When you think of early MC style, do you prefer the smooth talkers like Spoonie or the high-energy party starters?
It's not the Romeo, it's the Jekyll and the Jekyll and the Jekyll.
A clever flip of a downtown groove into an uptown anthem. Two Harlem MCs in sharp suits take a funky, bright riff and write it with clean, catchy patterns. The hook feels like a chant you already know, and the verses move with a salesman's rhythm, confident, crisp, and direct.
That's me. Just get on the mic and rock with me. My name is...
This is one of those cuts that shows how hip-hop learned to live on radio without losing the party. It's polished but playful, and you can hear the bridge between club culture and street style.
Just get on the mic and do what you can. My name, that's Jekyll, and I'm...
Also, it's a preview of the business-minded hip-hop to come. Style as strategy, not just fashion. What grabbed you first here? The beat you can't stop humming, or the suit and tie swagger on the mic?
Party your best without hesitation.
Old and young, come and get some.
6 voices, 1 mission. Keep the floor moving. Crash Crew bring the park jam routine into the studio. Roll call intros, handoff verses, harmonized chants, and those rock y'all breaks that make you want to nod on the 2 and the 4. You can feel the showmanship, a different tone for each MC, quick ad-libs, and a hook that lands like a cue for the crowd.
The mic can be second to none. Well, I'm Barry B. Stroh, I'm rapping number 2, and I came here tonight just to talk.
The record doesn't try to be cute. It aims to be effective. Beat, chant, verse, repeat. In 1981, that was a blueprint. Capture the energy, don't overthink the mix, and let the crew chemistry sell the record. Which part hits you hardest? The group chant, or the moment each MC steps forward with his own voice?
And the fascination, no limitation, no complication, just a funky, chunky, short shot.
Bare bones, big confidence. The track is lean, drums, a simple groove, space, and that space lets the voices do the heavy lifting. What shines is teenaged swagger, tight back and forth, punchline lines, and a hook that sounds like a dare.
We gotta introduce ourselves. We gotta introduce to all the ladies.
It's a reminder that early hip-hop didn't need layers of production to work. 2 or 3 strong voices and a steady beat could turn a small studio into a block party.
Quality, now what's our name? What's our name? Rhyming's a game, but what's our...
You can also hear the seeds of what the group would grow into later, showing off personality, shaping clean hooks, and making simple sound sharp. If you had to win a crowd with one tool only, great drums or great mic chemistry, which would you pick?
Just get on your mic and shoot for the top.
My name is Hippop, and I'm slender and tall.
Bronx sidewalks, bilingual flow. Mean Machine switch between English and Spanish like it's one language, trading lines over a tight dance floor pulse. That code switch isn't a trick, it's identity. You can feel the neighborhoods in the mix. Latin percussion energy, party call emcing, and a chant that pulls in anyone within earshot.
Got a high IQ and I like to play ball. When I'm not on the court, I'm on the mic. And when I rap to the rhythm.
It's a snapshot of what hip-hop already was by '81, open-door culture, ready to absorb sounds and scenes, and proud of where it came from. Records like this widened the tent without asking permission. What was the first bilingual rap you remember hearing? And did it change how you heard hip-hop?
Right on up, we're gonna funk you. Right on up, we're gonna funk you. Right on up.
The mic with party science and choir-tight phrasing. The sequence keep it simple. Call and response hooks, clean end rhymes, and a groove that feels like you're already halfway through the best house party on the block. The magic is balance. Sugar Hill studio polish without losing the hand clap heat.
Right on up, we're gonna funk you. Right on up, funk you.
Listen to how they stagger their entrances and stack the hook. It's choreography for ears. And because the beat breathes, big kick, roomy snare, the trio's voices sit up front like hosts guiding you through the room.
Funk you. Right on up, we're gonna funk you. Right on up.
This is proof that early rap could live on radio, in clubs, and in your living room all at once. 12 on Sugar Hill, 1981. When you hear this, do you picture a live stage show or a living room party with speakers in the window?
Yeah, sound good, hey girl. Come on.
Before punchline rap had a name, Busy Bee made bragging feel like a friendly story. He doesn't attack the mic, he chats with it. The track is bare bones, just enough drum and bass to keep your head nodding. So the joy is in the delivery. Pauses, smiles you can hear, and a sing-song cadence that's pure Park Jam DNA.
I listen to the biz, the beat, come on.
It's also a time capsule of Bronx swagger, classroom memories flipped into crowd control. Spin it loud and you'll catch the blueprint for 1,000 lunch table ciphers. Issued on Master 5 as a 12 single, widely circulating in 1981. If you had to win a room with just voice and a drum machine, would you go Busy Bee smooth or battle style aggressive?
Nobody gets a chance to earn, so take your time, but don't hesitate, cause love bug Starsky's not going no.
The door swings wide and the whole neighborhood walks in. Starsky and crew build a party record from first principles. A welcoming chant, friendly boasts, and a rhythm that's more bounce than stomp. What sets it apart is how inclusive it feels. Shout-outs, invitations, little scenes that make the listener part of the event.
Don't hesitate, cause love bug Starsky's not going away. I'm often imitated, but never duplicated, cause my rap.
The mix leaves space for crowd noise in your imagination. You can almost hear the room answering back. It's the early ideal of hip-hop on wax. Community first, beat second, ego third. Released on Tay-Ster in 1981, original 12. What's the first line you'd yell back if this dropped at your block party? This video is sponsored by the R&BLORE store on Amazon, your one-stop shop for music lovers across reggae, rock, pop, and hip-hop. We built it for real listeners who don't want to dig through 1,000 listings to find the right gear. Inside the R&BLORE store, you'll find 5 aisles. VIP, top, battle-tested essentials. Headphones, turntables, speakers, gig-safe earplugs, smart speakers. Reggae vibe, roots and lovers. Rock made easy, automatic decks, warm bookshelf speakers, vinyl care. Rock lore, classic rock must-haves, open back cans, simple amps, living room concert vibes. Pop lore, feel-good everyday setups, clean, clear speakers, easy streaming, nostalgia-friendly picks. Hip-hop must-haves, punchy bass without the muddle, closed-back headphones and living room systems that handle low-end, plus a rotating crate of old album vinyl if you're rebuilding a 60s-90s collection. Every product page tells you who it's for, 3 pros, 1 con, and why we picked it. So you can choose with confidence. Flying soon? Check. VIP for noise canceling that tames plane roar. Mostly listening at home? Try open-back headphones that let live albums breathe. Want instant gratification vinyl? Our fully automatic turntable is 1 button from silence to music, and the record cleaning kit knocks down crackle so the bass tightens up. Headed to shows? Grab high-fidelity earplugs, hands-free at home. Our smart speaker picks let you say, play 70s reggae or classic pop, and you're there. Deal alert. If you use the link in the description, you'll land on our curated picks with current best available Amazon pricing and active discounts where applicable. Prices change, so buy now to lock in today's deal. Tap the link in the description, pick your aisle, grab a favorite, and tell me which category you want me to build next. The Lore Store. Listen better, with gear that gets out of the way and lets the music live.
Well, the ground is moving.
A masterclass in economy. One hypnotic bass line, crisp drums, and a hook that lands like an order. Catch the beat. Tay-Ster rides that loop with relaxed authority, spacing his lines so the groove does half the talking.
And now Tay-Ster, I'm not quite through. I got another funky break for you. Hit it!
It's dance floor science. Leave room for the body to move, keep the rhyme simple enough to chant, and hit the downbeat like a metronome with swagger.
Girls are in a fist fight. You see they melt like butter when they see Slick Crocker make his up.
The result is an underground anthem that slipped from New York floors into rap history by sheer durability. DJs still reach for it when they need the room to lock in together. Grand Groove 12, 1981. Be honest, did you start nodding before the first verse? Or exactly on the first, catch the beat? Showman's timing, drummer's pocket. Curtis Blow turns the studio into a stage, setting up punchlines with callouts and then snapping back to the groove like a band leader. You can hear the transition hip-hop was making in '81, from Park Jam rawness to big room show, with tight breaks, quick horn stabs, and a chorus you can chant with zero rehearsal. He sells it with clarity, each bar delivered like it was rehearsed for 1,000 people and a television camera. If you want the sound of rap stepping confidently into the mainstream without losing bounce, start here. Single tied to his Deuce era on Mercury, 1981. When you think MC as band leader, is this the vibe? Slick, crowd aware, still heavy on the beat?
I jam sensation. Now I'm the master ice and I'm twice as nice. I am the
A Bronx party record that shows hip-hop learning to live in two worlds at once, the block and the club. The groove borrows the silky strut of early 80s R&B and turns it into crowd control, call and response hooks, tight handoffs, and a bass line that makes your shoulders move before your brain catches up.
You know the microphone is my pet peeve, an Aquarius man with a potent style, and every time I rap so.
The single famously appeared in two cuts, one aimed at downtown dance floors, one aimed at uptown jams, proof that Bambaataa already understood how to translate Park Jam energy to a wider audience.
With a potent style, and every time I rap so enough worthwhile. They call me Master B, and that is.
The MCs don't shout, they glide. The message is simple. The DJ sets the mood, the crew sets the tone, and the people finish the song. When you hear this, do you picture strobe lights in a club or a summer jam with speakers in the window?
Silent, our adrenaline flows,
And this is the way our heartbeat goes. The hop, skip, and the jump, but not plain old.
The drum pulse is slow, the bass line is hypnotic, and Kool Moe Dee steps in like a tactician. This is precision MCing, clean rhyme architecture, crisp diction, and lines that land exactly on the pocket. You can hear how the crew builds tension, a whisper here, a pause there, a perfectly placed echo that doubles a punchline. Where earlier party records chase speed, Feel the Heartbeat proves that space can be the hook. The beat invites the body, the verses reward the ears. And in 1981, it mapped a road toward lyric-led rap without losing dance floor gravity. If you were teaching flow control to a new MC, would this be your Exhibit A? Or would you pick a faster track? Downtown New York meets the Bronx, and for a few weeks in 1981, that collision sat at #1 on pop radio. Rapture isn't a rap record in the Park Jam sense. It's a new wave hit that tips its hat to hip-hop's pioneers, even naming them in the lyrics. What matters is the bridge it built. Debbie Harry's talk rap made half the country ask, "What is this?" Then go looking for the source. The elastic bass, spacious beat, and surreal rhymes made it feel both alien and friendly. Club music with a curious smile. Yes, it's a crossover artifact. It's also a door that many listeners walked through to find the culture behind it. Did Rapture first make you curious about hip-hop? Or did it make you roll your eyes until you heard the real thing? A chant becomes a tidal wave. Lift the famous break, build a stomping beat around it, and write a hook that even the shy kids yell, "Jump on it." Apache is the sound of b-boys and roller rinks, of school dances and backyard speakers.
On it!
The verses are funhouse bragging, but the secret weapon is the breakdown. Drums and percussion locked into a call that nobody can resist. It's ritual music, the kind that tells a room what to do and then watches the room do it. In 1981, it proved that a rap single could move from New York to everywhere without losing the party in translation. Be honest, what's the first Apache moment that makes you move? The opening drum roll or the chant? A turntable becomes a lead instrument, and hip-hop's studio future snaps into focus. Cut live to tape, this is Flash in full control. Cutting, backspinning, and blending pieces of disco, rock, and rap 12 inches into one continuous story. It's not a medley, it's a demo of mastery. You hear the crowd psychology built at park jams. When to drop a familiar bass line, when to scratch a vocal fragment, when to hold a groove just long enough for the MCs to pounce. In 1981, most singles were about verses and hooks. This one was about the DJ's hands and the culture's method. Every later producer who built tracks from fragments is, in some way, taking a class from this record. If you had to explain DJ culture to someone in 5 minutes, would you play them this track or take them to a live set? The journey doesn't end here, hip-hop warrior. Watch this next.